All right, I have a brand new engine mount coming in, so I'm gonna press the engine mount bearing out and put a new one in. When it gets here, it is still being shipped. So I just cleaned this up and attached it for now because I'm gonna use this as a mounting point to lift this thing off, get it off the stand finally and put it onto a table. All right, she is off of the stand onto the table, ready to get a clutch, flywheel, and transmission installed. So time to put this away for hopefully quite a while. See you later. I think it's time for a little walk around of this thing off of the engine stand for the first time in a while onto the table so that I can install the clutch and flywheel. That's what's going to be coming up next. And then transmission and get this thing back in the car. It is looking good and I am getting excited. All right, flywheel and clutch time. As part of the kit, I got a brand new flywheel and clutch, but not just that, it has been balanced to my crank already for me. So if you look in here, nice little scratch is not a scratch. It is shaved around here for perfect balance with my specific crank. And the position has been marked here in purple. So I'm going to go ahead and take this pressure plate off and install the nice flywheel underneath. All right, so these are all T55s. I just got them in by hand, and I saw this trick on another video somewhere. I can't find it now, so I can't give credit to anybody, but I took one of the old pressure plate bolts and just started it in one of these holes, and I just found a wrench that is the correct size. I actually had to use a 9/16. I couldn't find a metric one that was the right length, but you know, you could use a different bolt, different holes, whatever lines up well for you. So I got this bolt. It's threaded in pretty well. And what this is going to do is prevent the plate from rotating as I tighten these up. So it's got just a tiny bit of play that's going to close up and keep that from rotating on the extreme torque values that we're about to use. So these are going to go to 19 foot-pounds. So let's see, what is that? That is 25.5 Newton meters. So we're going to do an initial torque on all of these, and then the second stage is 120 degrees. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you see I marked them all straight up so that when we do turn them 120 degrees, we should be able to get a good visual reference to see if we did it correctly. And as I'm looking, I'm seeing that some of these I was pretty lazy and didn't mark at the very top. Okay, 120 degrees. Start here. All right, it's 54. Yeah, this is a lot. All right, 120. Yeah, that looks like 120 degrees to me. All right, go to the one underneath it. And my little jig here is doing a great job. All right, you get the idea. All right, we got all of those done, and take our tool off now. Remove the bolt. All right, we have a brand new clutch. You can see that the back side is a lot thinner than the tall side. The tall side should have something that says gearbox side on it for you somewhere, and that's the side facing you. It should probably be obvious if you have it in wrong, but you need one of these tools. It did not come with this, but luckily I've had it for a while for other stuff. So what this does is it allows you to stick this here and get your clutch perfectly lined up so you can put your pressure plate on top and bolt it into place. If you did not have this tool, you would, I don't know how you would do it. You'd have to just get the tool. And then we get the big old pressure plate, which is heavy. Mine has a big purple mark on it with a big purple mark here because it has been balanced. Thank you, Jake. So it shows me how to line it up. These little pins are like little guides to line the plate up with the flywheel. Oh, are you guys laughing at me in the video? Doesn't work very well when you leave the old bolt in here. Take that bolt out. Then line my purple up. And imagine that. It goes in a little easier. Okay. These are lined up. Now these brand new bolts that came with my pressure plate kit. And we're going here. So there are 6 of these. They just go all the way around the flywheel. I'm gonna hand tighten them. These go to 17 foot-pounds, and mine are actually 6mm hex. So kind of evenly tighten them all down first. All right, after they are all bottomed out, we're gonna go to 17 foot-pounds. Go opposite over here. All right, pull out our tool, all done. All right, another job wrapped up. Give yourselves a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Hope the video was helpful. Of course it was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, you're doing the wrong job. I don't know, you didn't watch well enough. Go back and watch it again. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.
Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you found value in the information shared, please take a moment to give it a like and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback not only encourages us, but also helps others discover content that can make a difference. Remember, every like and comment counts in building a community where we can all learn and grow together. Looking forward to seeing you soon.